Hey guys, good morning. I'm sorry, it is me, Huffy your bear, late at it again. I woke up on time and then I went back to bed somehow. I wasn't planning on it, but yeah, I ended up just checking the time to see what it was, and when I saw it was already late, I was like, God, shoot! Oh no! I started freaking out a little bit. So here I am, back at it again. I don't know if you guys are seeing that now, but there's like a new um I guess YouTube added a chat leaderboard, which is kind of weird. Like I don't know, it's there now though. I have to disable hyper chat for that to go away. But yeah, kind of cool. I thought that was nice to see. I was like, where the hell did this come from? It's something that just got added in the past few days, I think. But all right, guys, I'm already late, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig in. I'm gonna go and dig in here. Here are people's sows. Shallow engagement bait. I think it was interesting to see, like, because I first saw it on someone else's stream, and I was like, wait, I don't have that. And then, oh, apparently I do. No auto deploy. Why don't I have auto deploy for the first one? All right, well we're gonna dive in here. Okay. No game audio. Oh shit. Thank you. Oh, that's why it was set to Silent Hill too. Okay, there we go. Should be there. Yeah, dude, I always end up finishing my annihilation relatively late.
Beating up bad guys again? Count me in. My puppets and I will come in handy.
Uh, want to take folks that I'm not normally taking.
Just give me a target. My smoke will be their grave.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I almost played early.
Target confirmed.
Not this, but Silent Hill 2. I know I planned for it tomorrow, but like I was thinking about it like literally all week. Uh Oh, I still have Abyssal Hunters I could have replaced.
Splendida giornata quest'oggi.
Oh, oh. Speaking of Viviana, yeah. After this, I saw like I know you guys will probably get mad at me, but I want to roll on that banner that has Viviana in it. I want to do at least one or two rolls on it for the. Oh, you'll get a 6-star that you don't have yet. Like I wanna see that.
deep of the suffering of the deceased.
Oh, she would have probably been better on that other one.
Not even a stirring of grass will go overlooked.
Why the rush? The road to the afterlife is crowded enough.
Okay, sure. My puppet should be able to handle these guys anyway.
Why wasn't this auditable? I don't get it. In my restless dreams, I see that town. I really was. I really was. I wanted to continue on playing it. That's not my patty, is it? Oh, they are blocking the water
So
flow.
much negotiation. Hate and resentment have no place, but in a
For power and glory!
I don't think I even need to put her down just yet.
Please, trust in me. Give me an order. Me and my puppets are getting antsy. Give me an order. Hey, you! You're the one getting beaten. You don't have to follow my moves.
Okay, I was not putting it to 2x just yet because I wasn't sure, but... Oh, the water turned dirty.
I'll protect everyone.
Okay,
Here's something yummy for
maybe
you.
2x is fine now. I don't think it's a bad investment, at least not initially. It heavily depends on the account. There's a lot of, like, it was Viviana specifically, and,
I was going to ask you help me make Maya tongue, but with such a good head on your shoulders, I'm feeling a little bad now.
Maya Tong. I would like some Maya Tong.
It's great to see you.
Yeah, it was, specifically Viviana and Lynn. Yeah, those are the ones I wanted, but yeah, basically all of these, like, could come home as well. Because Swire is limited, I think, right? But she's on there. Alright. Since you've only skipped boring operators. See, I can't do that, like, well, I mean, I do, but maybe it's because I just like everyone. There's I don't know, I kind of like a lot of folks, right? Like, I like to spread my currency out. Like, if they end up coming home, they end up coming home.
You're the best tactician on Rhodes Island? I'm Black Knight, and excuse me, but we're going to need a showdown. If I lose, you'll be my boss from then on, and I ask to be trained properly.
Black Knight.
Show me your brightest smile, my esteemed.
She was a hunter, if I recall correctly.
Happiness.
Damn. Yeah, I don't think they had anything there. First 6-star Colonel Operator is to be new. I did want Chen, but I don't think Chen's gonna come home either. Alright, we'll do one more and then that's it. Like, that's it. We're done with this. Wow! Wow! Not cool. Not cool at all. Alright, we're going. Actually, you could buy Lynn with 180 gold certs. I know, but I saw her on there after I already bought the summon tickets instead. So yeah, that's not in the cards for me right now. All right, let's see these old auto deploys. Oh, I brought Chong, bro. Okay. Yeah, that was not good. Not good at all.
Just wait for us to get back, Doctor.
Also, I was gonna ask, since you did watch the
Little apple. I'll protect it.
Silent Hill 2 stream, I rewatched the VOD on, not on my computer, but like a work computer. Like I ended up just rewatching it, and I don't know if it was just the monitor I was watching it on, but it was really dark. It was like really dark. Like you couldn't, at least I couldn't see shit. And I don't remember it being like that. But then I watched it on my phone, and my phone seemed to be like, the colors seemed better. Like I could actually make stuff out. So now I'm just like, okay, do I need to increase the brightness on stream? Like, is that something that you guys think I need to do, or like, was the quality and brightness like fine enough? Because it might have just been my work computer was like, you know, not calibrated for colors. Thought it was normal. Okay. Yeah, maybe it was just the monitor I was watching it on. I need to check it on my actual
You will not come to harm.
monitor too. Yeah, you couldn't see anything. Even just walking outside, you know, when everything is supposed to be like white and in the fog and really overcast, like it just seemed dark, and I was like, why is it so? The hell is it so freaking dark, man?
I was pretty good, wasn't I, Doctor?
You were good, Myrtle. We're gonna run through this because I do not have much time left. God damn it! Regardless of me sleeping in, like, I cut stream time short.
Silken river. Heaven and earth bolster me upon departure.
But I guess I could continue on tomorrow too.
I'll cover my allies.
Bring it on, bastards!
I have a distaste for Vol.
But yeah, so I installed that mod for adding a green tint to the visuals, and dude, it looks so good. And it's easy. There's like a hotkey that I can turn it on and off, so we can compare it in the apartment where we're currently at, so we can see if it it's gonna be too distracting or if it ends up adding to the immersion. I think it's gonna add to the immersion. I love Myrtle though. She's my favorite Durin. Although the 2-star Durin is like nice too.
Please, trust in me. Fresh blood coats my saw and boils the whole battlefield.
Yeah, I can't wait too. And I don't have a time limit while I play tomorrow, so I'll probably. I'm hoping it can be a long stream. I wanna play it for quite a while.
Your life is mine to protect.
Good. I had no idea.
I remember when Jolet came out, you guys were freaking out over him, right?
I'm feeling a little bad now.
I never really brought him out though. And he's here though. Yeah, I hope Durin and Rangers get altars as well. If only for the fact that altars, not like an alternate timeline, but like an older version, just confirms that they're, you know, still alive and kicking. Like, I'd like to see that. But who knows if we'll actually get them. Like for for Noir Corn, it took a collaboration event, right? I'm hoping it doesn't have to take something as drastic as that for these guys.
Alas, it is now a battle.
Agony.
Surrender now if you don't want to get sawed in half.
Yeah, he's an old bro, but
His mind protect.
he's you know, he's still got some life left in him, I think.
You went through it.
Its grief ever echoes in our souls.
Also, in other news,
Unit never takes the same formation as water never takes the
in other
same
news,
shape.
guys, I beat Final Fantasy
Ordinary pattern of
16.
execution. Doctor, I cannot fathom your past.
I beat FF16, right? And I beat the DLCs for it, and like, you know, it introduced the concept of like New Game Plus, and then there was like a separate mode that got unlocked after beating the game that was
Heaven and earth
like a
bolster me
gauntlet.
upon
It's kind of similar to like Bloody Palace and Devil May Cry, if you're familiar with that. Like, just one long gauntlet, and I got pretty far in it, and then I died to like a bomb exploding.
My chainsaw. I'm ready to fight.
I got so mad, I stopped playing. I was like, man, I was planning to do you know, like breeze through, or not breeze through, but like play New Game Plus so I could hit level cap and get all the other achievements. But I was like, man, fuck this, dude. Like, like the way I died was such bullshit. Like, I got so irritated. I was like, all right, I'm gonna come back to this game after like a year,
Don't worry if
or like, you know, however long
just a side effect.
it takes. Like, I beat it once, like that's it. I don't need to come back for a while. Like, after dying like that, I was like, okay, we'll just hit another point with this later. Like, I don't need to have this in my life. So
Fear not.
I ended up trying Grandia as like, because I always like to have a JRPG on the tank,
Your life
if you could call it that. I always love having one there. It was either playing Grandia or like finally finishing up Shin Megami Tensei 5
mind protect.
or replaying Persona 4. Like, those were my initial plans.
To drive them away with fire.
You don't barely find that game fun. It took a while to get into it. Like,
Come back to hurt us.
that's part of the reason why like I didn't wanna replay it immediately, because like I think they were like really proud, it seemed like, of the battle system, but complexity wise, like, it didn't feel that deep. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't feel that satisfying to play, because it was like, it's literally, you have one attack button, and realistically you're just spamming that and dodge and whatever ability you have after cooldown, and that's it. Like, compared to like a Souls, like it's not engaging, or compared to like a Devil May Cry, it's not like mechanically complex and fulfilling. I don't even know if I'm getting my thoughts across accurately, but it didn't feel like that was enough for it to stand on its own. Like, when I was playing, it was more so the fact, like, I liked Jill and I liked Clive, and I wanted to see their story. Like, that was really it, and that's what kept me going.
May we all return safely.
No, that's like, I would never smack around. Like, I like that style, you know, like, there is, and I kind of agree with that. There's too many games out there to play that, like, you know, I know some people can only play like one game at a time, but like,
Overlooked.
you know,
This road is
that's an artificial limitation. There's nothing that says, oh, you can only play this one thing at a time. You know, like if you get tired of it, or if you don't want to get burnt out, it's perfectly fine, I think, to play other things
go no further.
and
This
have
road
other
is
experiences.
This place could use some heat.
Especially in a RPG, right? Like it'd be good to give yourself exposure to different battle systems. That way you can take that stuff with you,
Everyone,
and you can you know, your mind just keeps on. It's almost like, you know, those brain training games that they said, oh, when you get older or whatever, like play these brain training games and like you'll keep your brain fresh or whatever. You constantly play different games. I feel like that's the same thing. It's almost the same concept.
Bolt pierces deeper than nib on the battlefield.
Yeah, 16 is more spectacle.
anyone hungry?
But it was so good though. Like the spectacle was like, I really liked seeing the icon on icon fights, because I really liked
Go no further.
the character design for Ifrit. I thought it was super cool. Do I think that like
Seems
some of it was like a bit wasted? I do. Like pressing XXXX or pressing, you know, whatever button for a cinematic evasion is like, can only go so far. I mean, essentially it was a quick time event with like a big cutscene. But it was okay, I guess. Like I enjoyed it. Like definitely though, like I think the game was like half made by the Final Fantasy 14 developers, if I'm recalling correctly. And the side quests that were given in the game,
Us frontline
you know, when you play
standards.
an RPG like that, because it's like they were trying to go for more of a Western RPG when I think they made FF16. At least that's the feeling I got. So if we're going with that, you have to compare it to like The Witcher 3, right? Or Cyberpunk side quests, or you know, yeah, The Witcher 3 is the one I was thinking they were trying to make it like. The side quests in that were awesome. They were amazing. And actually I wouldn't mind hitting that back up on stream, because I never played the Vampire DLC for that, so I want to do that. But yeah, I feel like they were trying to go for that, but the side quests in Final Fantasy 16 were so... They were so uninspired. They were definitely like, oh, let me take this there. Oh, let me dig for some treasure here, or let me pick this flower here and take it back to this random person, you know, like yeah, I was not a fan. It felt like tacked on to try to make the game feel longer than what it was. And the game did end up being longer than what it was, just because you had to like go to this random place and like pick up this thing, and then like when you give them the item, like it takes a while for the animation to like. I knew what they were doing, you know, as a gamer. I was like, come on guys, like this is almost like a little bit insulting to my my intelligence as a gamer here, you know. You can tell he made it because of the moderately press one button gameplay. Yeah, like it was very MMO like. I was like, come on guys, like this is we can do a bit more than this, right?
I shall protect you.
The entirety of June was basically consumed by Deltarune. Is that a game where like you play more than once? Like you can do like multiple playthroughs? Or was like one enough? I've still never played that or the previous game from there. Not Deltarune, but Undertale. I still never played Undertale.
I didn't want to have to do that. But if we don't fight, the bad guys will get us.
Yeah, and in an MMORPG, that's perfectly fine. I feel like that's okay, you know, because you are in essence filling up a world with stuff to do, right? Like, but in a high profile single player JRPG that's like you know, sold itself on being the pinnacle for what the genre is. Like, you know, like I feel like they were the definitive thing for the genre for like a long time, and then they kind of fell off because it took too long to make games, and they were always exclusive to PlayStation, so people stopped caring about them for a while. Like, yeah, like you guys could do a little bit better than that side quest wise, I feel. You can, emphasis on can, but it's also just an IP that stimulates a lot of analysis and discussion. Fetch quests are usually like that to have players running around. Yeah, exactly, Jins. That's that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, like that's something to keep engagement up in like an MMORPG, right? But in a single player game where you're already there, you're already invested, like, do you really need a player to be stuck? Or not stuck, but do you need a player to have engagement, or do you have to keep them engaged if they're already playing anyway? It's not like you're trying to keep them stuck with content so that they keep on paying a monthly subscription, right? Like they've already played or put time in the game. Like they're not gonna, like, you don't need that time sink, if that makes sense. At least that's just, I don't know, that's just the way I was seeing it. People can praise 16 if they want, but never forget that 16's performance caused Yoshi P to get demoted. I don't think that was even his fault necessarily. Like, that was, I mean, anyone who's been following Square Enix as a company for a while knows that their favorite thing to throw around, they never said it about Final Fantasy, but literally everything else, and well, Dragon Age 2, everything else they've said it about, right? And that is failed to meet expectations. They just love saying that. They love saying that term. FF16, like, if he did get, I didn't know he got demoted, but if he did, that's because, you know, the game, like, okay, right? The game came out in 2023. The game came out in 2023 when you make a game, right? When you make a game, you have a budget. And then whatever your budget is for the game to like develop it, you have to double that. Or maybe double is not the right word, but like at least 50 or 40% of whatever you paid to like actually make the game, they have to spend that on advertising, right? And so you're advertising the game, right? It's, hey, welcome Teddy. So you're spending it on advertising. Like, I remember seeing, or people hearing about advertisements for like the game on billboards and buses and whatever like that. But then if it's only going on one platform, which was the PlayStation 5, you know, in 2023, they opted for a staggered release. PC 1 year after, and then Xbox 2 years after. And then I think it was Yoshi P who was like, oh, this is only possible with the power of the PlayStation 5. Do you know how many players were laughing at him when he said that shit? I mean, I was laughing at him when he said that shit because like I know you were paid to say that, bro, but like I feel, you know, like you and the company are looking at us like we're stupid when you say stuff like that. Like it's a little bit insulting. Like I don't want to, like I don't want that, man. Yeah, the leaderboard thing is new. I think it went live like a couple of days ago. But yeah, so when I say like the other cost is advertisement. So if you have a staggered release, or if it's just stays exclusive, you're spending all that money to get word about the game out, but only a certain subset of the gamer population can play it, right? So you lose mindshare because like if someone's excited to play the game and they're playing it, they tell their friends about it, but their friend is playing on Steam and he sees it that it's exclusive, he's not gonna care. I mean, he's not gonna care enough to buy a PlayStation. He's gonna be like, all right, you know, like whatever. I'll just play something else. So you know, he played. I forgot what came out in 2023, but they probably played that too. And the thing is, like, they said that shit for 7 Remake 2 as well, but look at both games now. Yeah, they came out on PC, and they came out on Xbox, like, and they came out on Switch. Like, they realized their mistake too late. Like, you know, like, you have to do these multi-plat releases because otherwise you're wasting marketing money, and you lose mindshare. Like, you're never gonna sell as much as you would for a full multi-plat if you do a staggered release, because eventually people will stop caring, you know? Like, it's 2025 now. I was reading a... We'll do the X stages. I was reading a study, and I'm sorry if this sounds kind of boring, but I love talking about the gaming industry too. I saw this this analysis that this firm, they analyzed some data, and do you know, it was like,
What blocks the way, I will burn.
it was like 40 or 60%, I forget which one the number was, but 40 or 60% of all gameplay time
Serious now.
logged by players in the last year was spent
A word I've not
on
heard.
live service games like Fortnite or Genshin or Rainbow Six or Valorant or whatever, like, or League of Legends. 40 or 60% of all time spent gaming by players was spent on those games, right? So when you make a game like FF16 that's exclusive to one platform, so not everyone can play it, and then people stop carrying it after a while, they don't just have to compete with other releases that come out then or older games that come out that are on sale. They also have to compete with free games like that. Like, you know, someone's gonna be like, oh, why would I spend $70 on that game? Like, if I can't even play it, I'm not gonna buy a console for it. I'll just play this game that's free and spend more time on it. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that only play Genshin because it's free, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised. So eventually, I think Square Enix was starting to see that, like, oh, we are wasting so much money for a tiny bit of development costs from Sony. Like, and because of that, they, you know, their stock suffered. I think they had to lay a bunch of people off, and then they hired that new CEO because the old CEO stepped down. Like, they said he retired. I think he got kind of forced out, honestly, because they were not doing hot. And then when he was like, okay, we're gonna do multi-plats now, and then they did, like, and they're bringing the games that were exclusive to other stuff now. So, you know, I'm like actually kind of happy about Square's future in this regard. Like, I think they're gonna... Man, I love that outfit on her. Yeah, I think they're gonna hit the right spot. Like, they are gonna be okay. Like, company exclusives are very likely gonna be a thing of the past. Even for platform holders. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, but like, so Sony is like notorious for their exclusives, right? Notorious. Especially their first party exclusives. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Yeah, just to save face, they're quote unquote retiring. So Sony, and this makes perfect sense for the game too, so I'm happy they're doing it. Helldivers 2, which was on PlayStation and Steam, they're bringing it to Xbox, like a Sony published first party game is going on Xbox. I don't think, like, I cannot understate like how uncommon that is, how rare that is, like how earth-shattering that is in in the gaming industry. Like, it is nuts. Oh yeah, for sure, the good ending. Yeah, they stopped exclusives. And so it's funny, right? Like, because like, do you know how I don't know if you guys remember this, but like Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? Like, it was exclusive to PlayStation for like how many years? And then it got a PC release. And you know what happened on PC? It was exclusive there too, to the Epic Game Store for like, it was either like a year or 2 years. And like, I mean, I didn't give a shit because like, you know, I don't care about PC storefronts. I bought it there on sale. But, and like, that was kind of a mistake to buy it because I still haven't played it to this day. I was like, man, I want to play it on Xbox with Xbox achievements. So I kind of just sat on it. Like, I've had the game installed on my hard drive for like the past 3 years now. I just haven't played it yet. Anyway, like, it was exclusive to the Epic Game Store. Essentially, like, people, like, a lot of people don't like the Epic Game Store, so they just said, fuck it. Like, it's not on PC as far as I'm concerned. Like, I'm gonna wait for it on Steam. And so, yeah, no one cared. And that was like another thing. Like, they took short-term gains over like prioritizing the health of their IP in the game. Like, they took the exclusivity money instead of, you know, releasing it on everything. Like, I tell you, if they put it on Steam like the first day, like, that would have been fine. Instead, like, it caused them to lose money and respect from gamers. Pretty much destroyed the viability of exclusives, if you ask me. It was a scalper item for such a long time, and it's late in its lifespan. It still hasn't achieved much. I mean, it's achieved a lot. Don't get me wrong. Analytics wise, I believe it's sold, like, it's eventually caught up to the amount of like sales where the PS4 was relative to the time in its life cycle. But they're not enough. Like, don't get me wrong, like, as far as what am I trying to say here? As far as like, not ecosystem, but population of people that buy games, like, it's not enough. Because to get a healthy profit back on your games, like, you have to sell like a few million, right? Like, and say you're a Final Fantasy, if you like any other game, if you sell like 2 million, 3 million, like, that's a healthy profit, right? If you're Final Fantasy, you're probably just making your money back. Like, you haven't even made a profit yet. So like, your expectations have to be kept relative to like what exactly your game is. And if it's just one platform, right? And historically, I think there's only one game that sold like more than 10 million. That's like on one system, and those are Nintendo games. Because like, as much as I hate to say it, because like, Nintendo annoys me a lot, like, the way people buy their games, it's almost like they're not games. It's almost like they're attachments to the console, if that makes sense. Like, no one's gonna have a Switch and not have Zelda, right? Like, that's why it sold almost 50 million. Like, I've never even played Breath of the Wild, and I have a copy of it. Like, how did that happen? I don't know, but it did. Like, so I think there's a lot of people like that. Nowhere near good enough considering how much it took to develop and manufacture and how long it took to get there. Yeah, and you know, it's already 2025. Like, these generations are roughly 8 to 9 years, I believe. I think the PS4 one took a long time. Like, that was longer than both Sony and Microsoft intended. So realistically, like, 2028, we're going to be seeing a PS6. Yeah, we're going to be seeing it like they might not release it, but they're going to talk about it. Like, the PS6 and like I know like what was I gonna say? Yeah, the new Xbox, no one knows what they're gonna call it. Like they have as much of a fan as I am on Xbox, like they have a shit way of naming stuff. So like whatever the new one is called, that and the PS6, like it's gonna happen 2028 and 2029. Like trust me. Like I firmly believe that. And that's why like I've built up my PC because like I've stopped like I'll still probably buy a new Xbox just because I like having it under my TV.
Mindless scumbags.
And my one that's there now is my Blu-ray player too. It does a really good job playing my anime Blu-rays and my 4K Blu-rays. But yeah, like I think moving forward I might be more so of a PC guy, honestly. Especially if my library goes forward with me. And that thing is like an iPhone. I guess, but keep in mind, it came out in 2020, right? That's when the PS5 came out and the Series X. So it's almost been about 8 years now. Yeah, it's 2025. 2028, we're gonna have a new one. I firmly believe that. It was 2020 when they came out, right? I'm not misremembering that. Or was it 2019? Oh, it was 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. So yeah, we've got about 3 more years left in the life cycle, and they raised the price on it. Like it's not. Normally these things get cheaper as time goes on, but because of so many different factors like AI and the cost of chips, like all these things got more and more expensive. So it's like it's not worth.
No matter the sins, all will fall to ashes with the lives at the end of time.
And you just never have to worry. I don't know. But at the same time, like as much as I love my PC, like because I work at a desk a lot, like sometimes like when I get home, I don't want to sit at my PC desk, you know? I'd rather sit on my couch and play there. Oh. We have no auto deploys for this. Ooh. Yeah, I think we'll try Viviana. We'll try Viviana here. We're not gonna do the challenge stages because it looks like we already did that last time. We're just gonna continue on with this. Also, are you like when you said Breath of Fire earlier? Are you playing that on Emu? I think it's on GOG, right? I think people had a petition for it to come out on GOG, and it did. Oh, it's only the 4th one. Yeah, only the 4th Breath of Fire is on GOG. Wow, that looks like a good port, actually. Estimated time to beat 40 hours. Oof. It's a long time. I think I remember doing this.
Fire whistle at your service.
Why did I take Karen Yato?
Let us put my training to the test.
Is this a mission or a training session?
I want to take Ascalon, but she's gonna die in the dirty water. She could keep burning from here. I need more medics. She's not healing enough yet, I think. But let's... You know what? No, we'll take Shining.
To the battlefield.
I suppose it's better to go through X7 and 8, so we might have a chance to tackle the S stages. I think we've already unlocked those. Like, we just have to go in or whatever. Yeah, we'll take Lapland. Oh, there's no status effects I need to worry about, though.
Victoria's servicemen
This has the invisibility bros, right? Yeah, becomes invisible on blighted tiles. I want some anti-invisibility there too.
Victoria's servicemen should take pride in their own discipline.
I always think Viviana's a medic, but she's a guard, right? Yeah, here's one. Dr. Bars. I did, dude. That cutter skin looks really good on her. Looks really good on her. Oh, you said you left yours out, so let me refresh. Viviana, my beloved. I really like Viviana a lot too. Attacks deal arts damage. She's an arts fighter. Under the burst effect of burn. Additional 15%. So you want to activate it so that that second thing comes out. Yeah, I want my own Viviana, man. She's so cute. The range expansion is 3 tiles. My only real burn operator is Reed Alter.
Good. I suppose you've already got a plan.
I know. I think I remember Rota. Rota was saying he'd put his Reed Alter up so people could try it out as well. Should I? Well, I have Degenbrecher on mine. Should I put Reed Alter up as well so people can try her? Blight-wise, I need someone there.
Ha! Che posto stupendo. So much
The madly, the blind. It's no wonder they never tire.
Duh! Bring it on, bastards!
I will complete my assignment.
I'm gonna try Viviana on this guy here.
So the mountains once...
At least make me lose the coat.
Leaf. This is my last suggestion.
Good job, Viviana. We'll activate that. Oh, she's speaking German. She sounds great.
Artillerymen in position.
Oh crap.
Some to tell. At least make me lose the code.
Come, best me if you can.
No! It got blighted way too soon, dude. Oh, I should have kept Gummy over there. Yeah, that way Gummy would have been able to see. And then they could trigger the anti-invisibility mine.
Need to parley with
Shit.
them.
I'm gonna redo that. Wanna redo that.
Whether I
The pain of burning, I can bear much more of.
Read Alter doesn't do burn. Doesn't her Cinder do burning?
Let anyone else disappear to the flames again.
Yeah, I should have put Gummy there. The enemy just disappears after that red circle runs out. Doesn't her Cinders do burn? It causes a DOT that's not burn. So it's like that's what they were thinking when
So when I stop, you stop.
because burn didn't exist yet and
Splendid that you're
they just
there.
forgot to backport it to that.
So much at least make me lose the
We got the
code.
NA stream on Wednesday. Maybe preview new EN voices.
But I rarely do such things.
I know. I
Whether
plan to
Zaorigashi.
I plan to stream that. That should be fun.
I will complete my assignment.
This is no arena. No stars will be remembered or awarded.
I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard.
I listen. Lass weiße Rosen. Schlichte Kleingeister.
Son tutore, flowers imbibe. The lady in suit and tie dance with her blade.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
Yep, anti-invisibility.
War. A word I've not heard in a long, long time.
Here's something yummy for you.
Oh no.
Heading in victory or death.
Oh no.
I wasn't supposed clear skies for Qingming, rain clouds for Guyu.
Damn it, you motherfuckers. God damn it, dude. I should have put you there instead, huh? Yeah, I should have put Shu next to Gummy instead. Better to have them there. Okay.
Hold my hand tight and your breath with it. What comes next might be a little disorienting, but press on.
Yeah, I would like to I'd like to stream that too. I need to check the timing though. Because that is a work day for me. Unless I take off work. I do have some extra leave days saved up. Christina V. She's been like kind of divorced from that whole drama, right?
Just wait for us to get back.
Like, I don't know if she's part of that.
Spineless scumbags. Che posto stupendo. Son tutore.
When were the seeds of this tragedy planted?
I'm ready to fight.
War.
Here's something yummy for you. This is
Why the rush? The road to the afterlife is crowded enough.
Sow the mountains when summer leaves a white dew. Seed the plains when equinox paints russet hue.
nice of my specialty.
Alright, no invisibility for you guys.
I list why obsess over rhymes. Poetry is woven with the thread of ideas. Here's something.
Flowers imbibed. The lady in suit and tie dance with her blade.
Alright, you guys can just stay being healed.
Don't stand in front of me.
Fire!
Oh, they stopped.
Forward, Commander! Hurrah! I wait, alas. But tying your legs
There we
together
go.
won't make you fly.
This is better.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
I wasn't flesh and bone bear weeds. Mounds and ruins bloom fields.
Push forward, Commander!
The thrust of a blade takes no shape.
Yeah, keep
Take
healed.
no
Regenerates
comfort that
itself on the
lies
spot.
sheathed.
Alright, so we can clear out our thing there.
I wait, lass weiße Rosen, schlichte Kleingeister. Nice of my specialty.
Is gonna be hanging out there for a while. I think
So
we
much
can
negotiation, and we end
place
up
you.
Anyone hungry?
I wasn't sow the mountains when summer leaves.
Mannequin just spreads the fire faster.
Your weapons are right at your fingertips.
Anyone
And
hungry?
we'll put Lapland out.
It's me.
I listen to this passing silence. Here's something yummy for you.
Okay. I could have probably beat it the other way, but like I didn't want to let the blight
I had
through.
no idea you were so clever and learned. I was going to ask you help me make my athang, but with such a good head on your shoulders, I'm feeling a little bad now.
No news from her is good news. Yeah. Yeah, like that's honestly, imagine how like lame her kit would be if like legit you couldn't place anyone in front of her because of the back blast damage. Like I mean, I would be annoyed from that too. Hard snoutest field moose. Invisible on blighted tiles. Whoops. Okay, I think this might be, as much as I hate it, this might be our last one for the day. But I am gonna take Viviana again. Well, before we do that,
Why am I called wench?
I want
It's
to try
not the
one
beans of
more.
rice that my master cultivated in Tha.
I do want to try one more.
Doctor, it's great to see you.
Like, I still have like a hefty amount saved up for the limited, I feel, so use this one more 10 roll. You've seen what's K since they accidentally showed it for Polyvision. No, I missed Polyvision. I actually didn't, I know, don't hate me, but... Yes! Yes! Yeah, I ended up not playing the Polyvision because of that one thing. Viviana, please!
Nice to meet you, Doctor. Call me Quirkus.
What was it? Please let me know, because like that's not a spoiler anymore if they officially let it out. Come on, Viviana.
I'm scavenger.
There's a chance we might get someone else though, so I'm worried.
Pay me like my other
If it's Lynn, I'm okay with it.
be good.
and a cameo in the U official anime, which, man, I haven't been watching anime lately. I haven't even been watching the Apothecary Diaries season 2 yet. I know the finale just happened, but I haven't watched it yet.
I'm sorry my teammates are always fighting each other, Doctor.
Like, I don't
I know what to do.
I don't feel as like a drive to watch something, you know, if I'm reading the light novel too. So I just let it sit, and I'm like, okay, on a rainy day I can watch this.
Boss, you know a winner when you see her.
Come on.
I extend my
No! No! No!
for sheltering an
Oh!
down and outer.
Oh!
If such mediocrity as even mine can benefit Rhodes Island's cause, then I couldn't be more relieved.
That hurts. That fucking hurt. Why, dude? Oh.
Hi, I'm Spot from Operation Reserve.
Look, I don't want to hate on someone, but bro, you're not Viviana? Oh my gosh, dude. Not cool. And I only have 59 certs. That's nowhere near enough for Lynn. Different German. Yeah, right? Like, come on, dude. What do you mean, man? Yeah, we've already... Oh, man. Alright, that's it. Like... Oh, fuck, dude. That's my whole drive. Whole drive killed, man. That's not cool. Like, bro, what are you doing? Same thing. Where is she? Wow, where'd Viviana go? Well, just don't have her up anymore. Wow, dude, where is she? There she is. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice feature too, but it's my fault for not ruling for even holes like way before, right? When I didn't even know about him yet. Damn it, man. We wanted one German, we got another.
Let us move. A timely departure paves the way for an early return.
Oh, speaking of German speaking stuff, I was pretty bummed, right? So she's not German, but she speaks German. So you know that Arknights cosplayer / content creator Kiki Hime? She's visiting my city and she's doing an idol show in August. And I was so like excited until I saw that like it's the same day that I'm going to a wedding, so I can't go to this show. I was so bummed about that. I was like, man. Well, actually, I might be able to go because like I think the night before I might. I don't remember when we're leaving because I'm going with my friends to the wedding. Like, it's either we leave the day of or the night before. I need to make sure because if it's the day after, then maybe I can still go. I don't know. I really wanted to see her sing though and perform live. Because I'd consider myself a fan.
Spineless scumbags.
That's some dirty water, right?
Splendida giornata quest'oggi. Sunt tutore. Hate and resentment have for power and glory.
War. A word I've not heard in a long, long time.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how poisonous that water is.
In position and ready to light 'em up.
Please. Flowers imbibe. The lady in suit and tie dance with her blade.
Need some fire to turn up the heat?
Honestly, I would like it if you guys
This
don't
is
even
no arena. No
leave here.
scars will be remembered. This one's for you.
I'm heading in. What are you scared of?
Alright, we have to keep the water clean. Oh no, Viviana. What the hell? When did the water get dirty too?
Tis but a flash in the drift of time.
I'm ready to fight.
Your life.
At least make me lose the coat.
Oh well. Let's clean this one out.
Try some of my specialty. I wait, alas. But tying your legs together won't make you fly.
Your life is mine.
Here
to
we go.
protect.
We're cleaned up.
So much hate and resentment. Bring it on, bastards!
Our grief ever echoes in our souls.
Alright, she should be able to make some stuff, with her anti-invisibility thing.
Your life is mine.
Very
to
dirty
protect.
water. I dislike that killing enemies on the dam still counts as in the water. Yeah, dude, it's bullshit, man. It's not cool.
Your life is mine to protect.
I'm glad that there's a difference, though, between, like, the super concentrated dirty water and, like, the normal dirty water. Basal miasma. Increasing depth based on amount absorbed.
Need some fire to fire. Here's something yummy for you.
Alright, bro, let's let you burn, man. Wow, he cleaned it out.
Agony, ever etched on our hearts.
Yeah, just keep burning.
You needn't fear.
Man, look at Viviana holding her own.
Your life
This makes me
is
want her
mine to
more.
protect.
I wait. Let time rest upon this sunlit night.
Yeah, Viviana!
Fear not.
Clean that water up. And with a dedicated healer, she should be able to kill him just fine.
Your orders, sweet panicking just spreads the fire faster.
Hell yeah.
A unit never takes the same formation, as water never takes the same shape.
That's right.
Such extraordinary planning and execution. Doctor, I cannot fathom your past.
Alright guys, that will be it for today. I'll do another short stream. We'll do the X7 and I guess X8. I never hit X8 before. Right? There is an X8, right? Yeah, there was. And that's something that's gonna be completely new. So that'll be its own thing at one point. But alright guys, once again, I'm sorry for waking up late. We could have probably hit everything today if I didn't wake up late, but... man, I feel like I slept kind of early-ish last night too, but... yeah, I guess my body was just like, nope, not today. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a good night, a good morning, whichever it is. And I'll catch you later. I'll let you know if we'll stream the live stream for EN. I think we will. It's a win. I just need to know what time. But alright guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you later. Huffy Bear out.